Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, the 18th of March, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Old Road whips Deep Bay, and in our feature for this evening, All Stars overpower highlights. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Hi, miss, are you okay?
My chest hurt me. All the pain gone down to me arm.
Someone call the ambulance.
In the event of a health emergency, dial 469-3333.
Good day, you've reached the Alexandra Emergency Line. This is Nurse Hanley speaking. What is your emergency?
For health emergencies, dial 469-3333. That's 469-3333.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. Shai Hope hit a brilliant unbeaten half-century to follow up Ruston Chase's 4-wicket haul as Cricket West Indies President's 11 dominated Sri Lanka on Wednesday. After bowling out the visitors for just 172 just after tea, the President's 11 reached a close on 103 for 1, with Hope unbeaten on a stroke-filled 60 from just 72 balls. Left-hander Darren Bravo ended the day on a solid 30 not out from 69 balls and has so far put on 94 for the second wicket with Hope. Chase had earlier picked up 4 wickets for 12 runs as Sri Lanka collapsed from 137 for 5 to lose their last 5 wickets for 35 runs in quick time. Oshado Fernando top scored with 47, Dinesh Chandimal struck 40, while Pathum Nisanka made 23. Now to football, and we have some results from the SKNFA matches played on Sunday, 14th March. In the Elvis Star Brown Women League, KFC United Old Road Jets 0, National Under-17 Select 1. Hot Springs Bath United 0, Nagico Insurance K-On Rockets 7. SKNFA Premier League, KFC United Old Road Jets 7, TGE Deep Bay Eagles 1, Flow 4GK on Rockets 2, S-Grave Newtown United 1. Andre Huey now brings some of the on-field action.
Another bloodbath of a newly promoted team in the SKNFA Premier League took center stage Sunday at the Warner Park as TGE Deep Bay Eagles suffered a 7-1 defeat to KFC United Old Road Jets. Dequani Williams scored a hat-trick in the 32nd, 40th and 63rd minutes, while Kaylon Liburd, Anthony Grant, Nequan Brown and Najon Brown joined in the scoring party in the 21st, 30th, 42nd and 51st minutes. The consolation goal from DeAndre Henderson came in the 75th minute. Coach Alexis Morris of Old Road had said at halftime after his team held a 4-0 lead that the match was like a practice session for them. But by the end of the match, he lamented that his team conceded a goal.
Well, it's a very good feeling, but I thought that the second half we would have taken our feet off the pedal, and we did not do as well as I expected in the second half. We started to play more individual football rather than team ball, and as a result we gave up a goal which we talked about in the locker room, which we really did not wish to concede this evening. But unfortunately, that's the way the ball rolled this evening, and we gave up a goal to me. And we just got to go back to the drawing board and ensure that we could basically play more team ball, more team concept, and we'll get it right.
Coach Chinonisa Huggins of Deep Bay spoke about the need to motivate his players to move on from this heavy defeat.
For me, it looked like I got to bring in somebody to talk to them, because they don't come on a regular, so it's like I need somebody to come in and talk to them, so that's about it. In
Sunday's other match, Flow 4GK and Rockets came from behind to defeat S-Grave Newtown United FC 2-1 in a very exciting encounter. Keon had a chance to take the lead close to halftime after earning a penalty when Novaldo Champagne was brought down by a Newtown defender. But a poorly taken shot by veteran Joey Jeffers didn't even challenge the substitute Newtown goalkeeper, and the score remained 0-0 at halftime. That shot the match into life, as directly from that play, Newtown executed a counter-attack, but another veteran, Ian Rumpylake, barely missed a kick that would have probably given the East Bastia outfit the lead going into the half. But 10 minutes into the second half, Mackinnon Gums latched on to a stunning through pass to give Newtown the lead. Credit has to go to Keon's coach George Yellowman Isaac, who substituted Melroy Morton for Raheem Davis, which turned out to be a masterclass move. Moments after coming on, Davis notched home the equalizer, then executing a stunning run into the final third to score the go-ahead goal to give Keon only their second victory of the season.
Thank you so much, Andre. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
War between cats and dogs. What is this place?
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. The feature match on Sunday, 14th March, in the ongoing T10 tournament being hosted by the Nevis Cricket Association and sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank was a ring-dinger. A sizable crowd was at the E.T. Willett Park to observe the encounter as Penniless All-Stars faced off with Highlights International. Highlights International won the toss and asked the All-Stars men to bat first. This paid immediate dividends as they soon had the prize wicket of Ross Powell for a golden duck. However, Syed Williams led the fight with an attacking innings, later ably assisted by his dad, senior statesman Stuart Williams, who showed that he still has the class of the great player he is. First ball up was cut superbly backward of point for a glorious 4. However, there was another twist in the tail as Mikael Louis with his wrist spinners conjured up a hat-trick. Tonito Willett, followed by one ball ducks for Akito Willett and Kian Pemberton. Penniless All-Stars still managed a competitive 98 when they were bowled out at the end of the allotted 10 overs. They were helped in a huge way with all of 25 extras. Highlights in response was set back on the back foot real early, as except for the flowing bat of Mikael Louis, batsmen 2, 3 and 4 all got ducks. However, Dark Brown, Adrian Williams and Patrice Nisbet all tried to get to the target, but Highlights fell 11 runs short in the end. Imagine, and 25 extras, huh? Summary scores: Penniless All-Stars 98 all out in 10 overs, Syed Williams 28, Stuart Williams 14, 25 extras. Mikael Louis 4 for 14, Theron Busso 2 for 12, Tariq Newman and Tijari Clark 1 wicket each. Highlights: 87 for 5 from 10, Mikael Louis 34, Dark Brown 14 not out, Adrian Williams 12 not out, Patrice Nisbet 12. Giovanni Tyson 2 for 21, Kian Pemberton, Onaje Amri and Tonito Willett 1 wicket each. All-Stars won by 11 runs. Man of the match, Mikael Louis. We go now to the E.T. Willett Park and we share some of the action with you. It's Highlights coming up against the All-Stars team. All-Stars will be very happy. They have Ross Powell back in the team along with Kian Pemberton, both of them out of quarantine. Having been out of the island, coming back, being in quarantine, now they're good to go and back in the fold. So Ross Powell, who batted very well in Antigua in the regional 50-over tournament, will be hoping to do well this afternoon. But it's Adrian Williams, known also for his javelin exploits, moving in now. Bowls to struck on the pad, that might be mighty close. And almost a run out as well. That must have been mighty close because he was moving across the stump, flicking to leg. There was a loud shout, but the umpire was as unimpressed as Mount Nevis. So, getting that one to skip off the pitch. We'll be moving in now to bowl to Williams. Williams is pulling and he's flattened. Struck somewhere in the mid-rib as he was pulling off balance, falling over. And they're buzzing out there. Adrian Williams starting off pretty well. So it's going to be Williams once more. Moves in now to bowl to... He's hooking at this one. I think maybe a bit of helmet in that one as well. Yes, he's holding the helmet. Bat and maybe helmet. He's certain. Well, it's leg bites, so it came off the helmet. And he's saying one over the shoulder. So apparently he was struck. The Ross Powell didn't hand that one well at all. So Adrian Williams hustling him. And he's really buzzing out here. They're buzzing. Pretty quick over from Adrian Williams. Full toss. Well backed up. He was well out of his crease though. Had it struck the stumps, he would have been run out. could be also very interesting because Tariq Newman is a known entity for the St. Kitts team. Normally picks up wickets. So it's like St. Kitts versus Nevis here now, because let's say it was St. Kitts coming up against Nevis. Ross Powell would have been facing the bowling of Tariq Newman at some point. And so this could be very interesting. He's a wicket taker, I could tell you that. But Ross Powell is in a rush of form. Certainly is in good nick. Was very much hustled in that first over from Adrian Williams, though. Maybe a little rusty from the quarantine, but here's Newman. For starters, bowls. He's hitting this one. Gone. Oh, they're jumping and leaping all over the place. They know they have a big wicket. It wasn't the best delivery in the world. He dragged it down, and Ross Powell went to go over extra cover and could only pick out probably the tallest man on the field, Mikael Louis, who just plucked it from the air, and he comes back. He's a sad man. Certainly not a long innings today. Williams, Adrian, moves in now to bowl to... My goodness, that's a beamer. That has to be a no ball. And it was a dangerous delivery too. I think he'll get a warning. Giovanni Tyson ducked out of the way. Well, signals wide. But I think, yes, it should be a no ball. No ball for height. And he should be signaling free hit. I haven't seen the signal for free hitters yet. Now we see it. So striving for too much pace, I thought, on that occasion. Here goes once more. Debate as to whether that should be a wide or no ball. He's hitting that one. That's a lovely shot by Giovanni Tyson. Inside out, over extra cover for 4. Lovely shot. So Adrian Williams looking a bit shabby in this over. Certainly bowled a superb first over. No, not getting it right, no. My goodness. Adrian Williams was leaping forward trying to pull off a stunner there and just didn't get there. I thought the others were a bit slow getting forward. But Adrian Williams ran all the way and had a leap at the last possible moment, just didn't get there. So here goes now. Williams races in now to bowl. Goes for the full toss, swung away. That's a lovely shot by side Williams. Full toss, and he dispatched it backward up square for 4. And that ends the over. So that brings Tyson back into strike. Here he goes. Moves in now. He's going high, hard, handsome. That's a lovely shot. Oh, maybe not so lovely. He's gone, caught. He's caught. I thought it had cleared the grounds, but he has picked out the man at long on who took a very good catch. I thought it had gone, but somehow didn't time it as well as I thought. And so Giovanni Tyson has been well caught on the long on boundary. And Tyson marches back. So that brings the left-handed side Williams back into strike. So he moves in now to bowl flat. He's down the track and stumping, but too late. So he goes once more. Burvis moves in now to bowl to Williams. Williams swings. There's a man deep. Gone over his head. Adrian Williams for one moment looked as if he was in business, and then he gave up the ghost, and you knew that he was over his head. Gone for 6. Here he goes once more. Burke moves in now to bowl to Willett. Willett is flicking this one nicely away. Mikael Louis has a long run, and he can't pull it in. It's gone for 4. Whipped away off his pads. Gone for 4. So Williams back in strike. Tall right arm wrist spinner Louis. A lot will depend on him when he bats as well. He's certainly making some runs. This time he's swinging into that one. Well knocked in. And thinking of the second, but that was brilliant. And they're going for the run eventually. Careless work in the end, and they still got 2 after all of that hard work. the fielder must be disappointed with that. So you get the impression that something is going to give because Williams is going to go after him. It's no pat a cake scenario here. So let's see if Williams can latch on. There he goes. Flatter, he's down the track. He swings into that. He goes towards Cows Corner. That's 4. That's a lovely shot by Side Williams. Picking the groove on that occasion and swinging into it. Lovely shot. Gone for 4. So not afraid to go down the track. Patrice Nisbet must be thinking I could be in business here if he misses. So Louis once more. Right arm wrist spinners. Loops it now. He's swinging into that. That must be mighty close. He's gone. Sweeping. And there's Mikael Louis running away in celebration. As he missed, he was right in front of his stumps. Oscar Brown had no hesitation. Side Williams is on his way after a bit of a cameo. He goes once more, moves in now. He's scooping and gets away with it, gone for 4. You don't see those often. Deliberately scooped by Camby. Here's Clark once more. Moving in now to bowl. Ooh, brilliant catch! Oh, after that scoop, there was Clark digging one shot, and Camby didn't handle it comfortably. The ball was falling away from Clark, and he dived and scooped it up with both hands. Brilliant by the youngster. That was brilliant. And so Camby comes back after an exciting little short knock. But Tijari Clark has the last laugh. The buzz around the grounds is because the old master, Stuart Williams, who I thought was coaching today, has gone out to bat. The Master Blaster has gone out to bat, and he's a dangerous customer, I could tell you that. And look at the confidence with which he goes out. So, Stuart Williams has gone into bat. Masters quality. West Indies former player. It all makes for an interesting tale. They're making sure that the field is well set for this one. Whatever happens here, the crowd is going to go wild. The crowd is very much into this game. Clark moves in now to bowl to his coach. Williams is flashing it to the offside off the mark. Oh, the Master Blaster. As if he was practicing all the time in the pavilion. The Master Blaster just rocked back and cut it back with a point for 4. As easy as Sunday morning, and it's all the way into Sunday afternoon. What a shot. So, Clark, the master and the student. Here he goes. Slow ball beaten! Comprehensively beaten by the slow ball. He didn't pick that one at all, Stuart Williams. And very good bit of work there by Clark. Rolling the fingers over that one. Stuart Williams belatedly drove at it, beaten comprehensively. Williams gets a free hit. Needs no further invitation. Here goes Clark. Races in now to bowl to Williams. Williams swings into that, high into the air. Somebody's going to get on there. Circling badly. And so they're going to get 2 very easily. The crowd mourns. Apparently forgetting it was a free hit delivery. Slow ball, bravely bowled by Clark. And Williams went high hard. Not quite handsome. Got away with it, got 2. Well, it's going to be Louis. We'll continue now to bowl to Nito Willett. Willett goes high, but not handsome. I don't think he has gone handsome. Well and easily taken there by a tall man, which looks like Shadow. On the boundary, again, the batsmen seem to have the leverage, but it's not going over the wall. That's the second ball that looked like a 6 and held out over there. So Willett goes, swinging into that one, not quite chipping into it, and caught at long on. Well, one Willett replaces another. Younger Willett, Keto Willett it is, who has gone to the crease. He too is a very good batsman. He too can hit it a mile. But I think Louis has the upper hand right now. He's just picked up a wicket. And Akito Willett is just starting his innings, so He'll be a little nervous about this start. Here goes Louis. Flatter. He's flattered in the air. Cut! Short, a rank short delivery. And all he could do is hit it to point and he's gone caught. So he's actually on a hat trick. One of the youngsters, looks like young Jones, taking the catch. And Akito Willett comes back. His stay at the crease was very short indeed. I think Stuart Williams was trying a thing there. I think he's debating that he would have crossed. The umpires disagree. So it's going to be Ken Pemberton to face the hat-trick ball. He too can swing it a mile. But again, Michael Louis is the one on top right now. He's on a hat-trick. So Ken Pemberton, Leeward Islands fast bowler, settles over his bat, and former Windies under 19 player settles over his bat now. Here goes Michael Louis, moves in once more to bowl flatter. Ball him! Hat-trick! You could hear the crowd. You could hear the crowd. That was flat and fast, and he was going for the big drive. It was deliberately bowled that way. He was looking for the looped-up delivery, and it was as fast as they come, medium pace and all, and plucked out the middle stump. That was a good thought by the bowler. And hat-trick for Michael Louis. What an over. Somebody's calling for the rabbit trick. The rabbit trick means 4 consecutive. Here goes once more. Somebody asking for 6 flat down the track. This time I think he's gone. He's gone. Flatter delivery. He was down the track, and this time Patrice Nisbet had the bails off in a flash. And so Williams comes back. Watches it flew. So Tariq Newman trying to outsmart the Master Blaster, and he just watched the wide delivery outside the off stump. He can bat spin, he can bat pace. Here goes now down the track. Oh, misstumped. Badly misstumped by Patrice Nisbet. Tariq Newman can't believe his ill luck as he drew Stuart Williams down the track. He missed the heave, and Patrice Nisbet just couldn't complete it. So to compound the error, they got 4 byes. Williams, that's not going to stop him though. I think he's going to go after him again. So Newman trying to tell his fielders to settle. Moves in now to bowl to Williams. Full toss, he swings into that. That's gone for 6 on the hill. Full toss, and Stuart Williams carted it on top of the hill for 6. Anytime you have a top leg spinner bowling to a top batsman who could really play spin, something will give. He's on driving as Williams down towards the man at mid-wicket. He has to come back for 2. He must come back for 2. The umpire is unimpressed. Oh, he is impressed. Stuart Williams is walking. The old man couldn't get back in. It was a long return. He had to get back on strike. That was the intention. And so the old man just couldn't get back in, Stuart Williams, and he walks back after a nice little cameo. So it's going to be Ken Pemberton from the far end, trying to work up some pace here. Moves into bowl to Clark, hits it in the air. That's high. Somebody's getting on there. Can be called straight. Takes the catch, he's gone. Tijari Clark looking to go aerial and just lofted it high into the air. And Jason Campbell, safe pair of hands, waited long for it to come down and held on to it nicely. Wicket number 1, Ken Pemberton has struck. So, Ken Pemberton tosses the ball as he will turn just about now. The excitement builds as he races in now to bowl to Louis. Louis gets one. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. A contemptuous shot. A car-smashing shot. It's gone high, hard and handsome as he dug it in deep, and Michael Louis rocked back and sizzled it out of the park for 6. So it's going to be Bovis Burke. He'll be taking strike from Giovanni Tyson. That's a shot going forward. Dives it up. He has taken it. Who is that? It looks like Kian Pemberton diving forward, wicket number 2. That was a brilliant effort because the ball was dropping on him and he dived forward and scooped it in, and so Bovis Burke goes for 1 ball duck. Highlights in trouble at the ETW. The crowd has gone a bit quiet after the early buzz as Louis settles over his bat now. Lots of advice around the grounds. Tyson moves in to bowl. Got dropped. Stuart Williams went after that, and there could have been a run out as well. Stuart Williams went a long way trying to pull that one, a definite nick on that one, and the old man would be a little disappointed I didn't hold on to that. But for the moment, All Stars right on top here. It's been a pretty long over. Moves in now to bowl. But that's gone. That looks pretty dead from here. Back foot struck, and he's gone. LBW. From this distance, it looked pretty out. Driving all around it, struck on the back foot. Yorker length delivery gone. Oh my goodness. Well. It's all happening. He tried to hook. It was bat into helmet and it went flying in the air. Young Patrice Nisbet, for a moment there, his heart would have been in his mouth. That ball was in the air for a long time, but Side Williams just couldn't get to it. And they got a single. And here's where it's going to get jiggy because Michael Louis comes in to strike. He's the big man. He's the one who is going to hit out. So Williams will bowl to Louis. Settles over his bat. He's a very competent batsman. He's cutting this one. Finds the gap. That might travel. Does it have the legs? It will go. It's gone across the turf. Gone for 4. Lovely shot by Louis. Well, an aircraft passing overhead stops the play for a moment. But it's going to be Joseph Williams. And he'll be bowling to the tall Michael Louis. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl to Louis. Louis down the track. Hits this one nicely. That's a lovely shot. Oh, he blazed that. That's a glorious shot. That came out of the middle of the bat. So Michael Louis settles. Williams moves in once more to bowl. He's hitting this one down the ground. That's another 4. Crashes into the boundary at the far end. And Michael Louis is teeing off. So it's going to be Giovanni Tyson. He'll be bowling to Louis. 3 overs have been completed, so more men can be on the boundary. Here he goes. Tyson moves in. He's turning this one nicely, but there's a man racing in. They're asking for 2. They're asking for 2. They're getting 2. Very well run by Louis and Patrice Nisbet. They're quick. From the moment he played it, there was a call for 2. And they ran hard. Tyson in now to bowl to Louis. Louis goes high. There's somebody coming around. That's young Sigel Lamb. Drops short of him, passes him. Not negotiating the spin well at all. And they're going to get 2. Maybe should have been looking for the 3rd. So, Louis back in strike. That one was not played too well. Went high in the air. Wasn't in control. Tyson in now to bowl. That's a lovely hit. That's a lovely hit. That's as lovely as they get. On the front foot, a little bit of a bend of the knee. And it came out of the bat like a sweet sounding cymbal. My goodness, it went straight down towards Reliable. Lovely shot by Louis. Here goes now. A very low crouch here for Patrice Nesbitt. Here he goes, bowls. Oh, fine edge. You'll have to say an educated edge. It's gone for 4. Stuart Williams couldn't pull it in, but it went rubbing across his gloves. It was a little dab by the little master, Patrice Nesbitt Jr. Gone past the glove of Stuart Williams, gone for 4. So he's not just there to play pat a cake here and get singles. He's looking for boundaries as well. Onaje Amri, a tad expensive in this over, bowls. Swing and a miss, bowled. Head in the air, trying to go Cows corner. And Onaje Amri has bowled him neck and crop. So Mikhail Louis knows that this over has to count big to keep up with the run rate. Turns it into the onside, calls for 2 right away. The 3 men are racing in. Campbell gets it, but they can't stop 2. Right away he called for 2. So Louis under pressure, needs a big one. Willett moves in now to bowl. He's going high. Is it handsome? Giovanni Tyson is there. Takes the catch, stays inside the rope. That's a big fish. The final delivery, I think. And let's see how Adrian Williams handles it. No matter what happens, I think he's going to swing. No matter where it lands. Again, Trini asking for the bouncer. Swings. That's a lovely shot by Adrian Williams. Oh, what a lovely way to finish the game. So that effectively ends the game. That's the way we're going to leave you from the E2 Willett Park All-Stars as 1. Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.